Yo, what is up, Crocs and clan members, Poker fans, and others who will stump on this video? I'm SoresanCrockxen, and today I'm back with you guys with a Viewer Friday request. Actually, it's been a while since I've done one of these, but I was asked by Desert100 to talk about my expectations, I guess, for Pokemon X, Y, and Z, which started airing yesterday, technically speaking. But I didn't watch it because I don't watch the sub, guys. Gosh, gotta keep up with me. Keep up with me. Apparently, we're already getting Zygarde Core from what I saw in the previews. That's what we're starting off with. We're getting Zygarde Core. I don't know what happened, but the point is that's where we're starting. So, my hopes, expectations for this series are kind of weird because realistically speaking, the thing we're dealing with in X, Y, and Z, at least from what we're understanding, is Zygarde, Team Flare, Allen. There's no talk of Wolfric. There's no talk of showcases. There's no talk of anything else except for Mega Evolutions, Team Flare, Zygarde, and Ash Greninja. Now, what does this? What do I hope and expect from this this second series, I guess you could call it? Well, I expect to see some crazy stuff from Ash. Obviously, Ash Greninja is a thing. Hopefully they will explain what the heck it is. I've seen a lot of theories out there. I don't believe any of them, and I won't believe any of them until we see proof from the actual series. I still think it's just aesthetics. I think it's just the way he's gonna look. Other than, like, honestly, that's all I expect. I don't know if he's gonna stay that way, but the point is that I think it's just the way it looks. Other than that, we're gonna get to see some Zygarde stuff, which I'm really looking forward to because Zygarde was so irrelevant in X and Y that I'm glad that they're giving it an actual arc in the anime, so that flesh it out a little bit more. I hope that we have Zygarde Core, be a nice addition to the squad. I don't know how they're gonna go with it because I mean, like in the Mega Evolution Act stuff, we see Marin's Chespin dealing with the Zygarde Core, and then we have the Zygarde Core that's gonna be with the main cast. So are they gonna? I don't know. I maybe they'll do a meetup. I don't know. Maybe when both of them meet up and then they start fusing together, and then they get to like Zygarde 10% form or something. I don't know. That is something that will also show them. Zygarde 10% form is definitely going to be a part of it. I think Bonnie's gonna have a major arc in this new upcoming arc. Wow, I said arc twice. This next upcoming series, because Zygarde Core is with her. Of all four of them, Zygarde Core is with her, so she's taking care of it. What this means, I don't know. Maybe she'll actually have a role in controlling Zygarde 10% form, which would just be sick as hell because, as you all know, Bonnie is my favorite character of X and Y. This will just be a way to showcase her off even more than... which also kind of... which also worries me a little bit. I should say it like this. Because if Bonnie has the role of taking care of the Zygarde Core, and is ended up gonna be the closest to Zygarde, in terms of personal emotion. That's gonna, and then Ash is dealing with Team Flare. That basically renders Clement and Serena worthless. Obviously, because Bonnie is Clement's little sister, he's gonna have some things to do. But Serena, like, I still feel like him and Serena are just gonna be there, which really hurts the characters. Like the inconsistencies of X and Y are going to be shown in X, Y, and Z. Like, straight up, right off the bat. They're going to be highlighted, and hopefully all you fanboys will finally realize how completely irrelevant Serena is to the entire goddamn series. Because she has nothing. There is nothing for her in this series. Right now, she has nothing to do with Team Flare. That's all Ash stuff and Alan stuff. That has nothing to do with Serena. There's not going to be a single showcase in this arc because it just has nothing to do with what the main focus of the story is, which is Zygarde and Team Flare and Mega Evolutions. So that automatically makes Serena irrelevant in this arc. Clement has the same problem. There's nothing for Clement to do in this arc that will make him relevant. You have Bonnie with Zygarde and Ash dealing with Team Flare and Alan stuff. I believe Alan's gonna play a major role, and he's gonna shift. There's gonna be a shift in his character. Marin is with him. Team Flare is gonna show up their real goals, which is gonna make Alan question his loyalty. Which is, I honestly believe Professor Sycamore is gonna get involved, which is gonna cause Alan to like break down to where he's gonna have to pick between Professor Sycamore and Lysander. So that honestly, I expect it to be like a freaking like psychotic breakdown, and then Marin is the one that saves him from his psyche. He's obviously gonna. I mean, everybody's been expecting him to be giving Ash his first Mega Stone, which everybody and their mom has been saying its Mega Stars are why. I'm expecting we're gonna see Shota and his Mega Sceptile. I mean, at least I hope so, because the main series is going to be dwelling into Mega Evolutions now. So that's going to be a very key point in this arc. So we're definitely going to have to see more characters that are able to use Mega Evolution. This includes Shota, or Scotty, as he is in the English dub. I still don't like his name in English. I prefer his Japanese name. But the point is, I'm expecting him to have a Sceptile by the next time we see him, which will prompt to something where he gets the Mega, the Sceptilite, and helps Mega Evolve, which is gonna prompt Alan to be like, let's fight because Mega Charizard X versus Mega Sceptile shenanigans or something. I don't freaking know. I mean, Alan, like, the thing with Alan is because of his main goal is to defeat all Mega Evolutions, he's gonna have a big major, role change, because he's going to have to forget all of that because of Team Flare, which is definitely going to be, like, big villain shit going to happen, like terrorist mode activated type of thing. So I'm really looking forward to, like, what's going to happen with Alan and Team Flare. I've been seeing a lot of things where Malva is involved with Team Flare, which she was in the games, but her role because, like I said, X and Y, the games were just so lacking in just everything. I mean, like, to quote Tamashi, the great female PokeTuber, X and Y is a lot of looks and not a lot of depth, which I totally agree with. So, like, Malva being part of Team Flare was not fleshed out at all in X and Y. So I'm really glad that they're gonna have that be like a major focus in the anime. But it's also going to prompt an issue with the Elite Four, because Malva is technically part of the Elite Four. So does that mean that the Elite Four is going to get involved in this Team Flare shenanigans? Because if they do, that's going to make them more relevant than they were in the games. I think the best thing they should do in order to make this as big as possible is you have all the gym leaders, like basically what they did in Black and White in the games. Have the gym leaders get involved in this. This is their region. They need to be like on the fence. They need to be defensive. Get in there. You could have like a lot of crazy stuff and setups you can do. Technically speaking, Karina has a Mega Lucario. That's already reason enough to have her show up in this thing, because she has a Mega Pokemon. You can bring in Viola because she has to take or maybe should it be Viola? I'm thinking that I want the photographer type of thing. Maybe she's like a scout or something. I don't know. Grant could be like the first defense walls they need to be showcased more. And actually, if they do it that way, that gives Clement some relevancy, because he is the gym leader. He needs to be putting in work to defend the region. This is his turf, and he should not be letting this terrorist group come in and try to cause some chaos. So I'm really interested to see where this is going to go. I'm wondering if they're going to bring Yveltal and Xerneas into the mix. I think they should. They definitely should bring them into the mix, because Zygarde is their boss, and they need to be involved in some way, shape, or form to where the shit goes insane. Yveltal causing trouble, Xerneas trying to stop it, Zygarde gets pissed, and like the whole fusion happens, and then perfect form, 100% form comes in like, shut up. But that's basically all I got. Like I said, I mean, I'm expecting a lot of good things out of this. There's obviously not going to be progress in terms of like gyms or showcases or none of that shenanigans. But we're going to have Ash fleshed out, and we're definitely going to have Bonnie fleshed out, which, I mean, as my favorite character, that you cannot give me enough of that. But unless they do a thing with Elite Four and team, the gym leaders, Clement is going to be irrelevant, and Serena is going to be just as irrelevant, if not more, than she was in X and Y. So, I mean, come at me, you more shipping fanboys. I'm here to take your, your ignorant, blind rage, because I mean, honestly, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it anymore. Your character sucks. She does, and she's gonna be irrelevant in this series, and you're gonna see how bad she is as a character in X, Y, and Z, because there's nothing for her to do at all. There's no reason. You can give her something with Mava, but that's Elite Four stuff, so again, nothing. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Looking forward to this new arc. I can't wait to see Alan in the main series. I can't wait to see Scotty again with his Mega Sceptile. I can't wait for Ash to get his Mega Charizard Y. I can't wait to hear what Ash Greninja is. And I'm looking forward to seeing AZ. Like, that dude better be a giant. I'm being serious. He's a giant in the games. He needs to be a giant in this game. Lysander also. They need to like showcase like both of them like side by side at some point where Lysander, because Lysander is tall. He's a tall dude. But they need to do a thing where AZ and Lysander happen to be in the same place at the same time. And just the towering giants. Just, I don't know. That's just me though. That might be a little too much of a... Because AZ is going to have to show up at some point. There's no question about it. The ultimate weapon is his creation. He needs to show up in this quote-unquote big terrorist organization stuff that's about to happen. So I'm really looking forward to seeing him. And I just can't wait. I can't wait to see Team Player being actually done well, unlike X and Y, the games. I can't wait to see how Malva is going to interact. I'm excited. I really am. At least for that stuff. But we'll just have to wait and see. I mean, I'm always going in skeptical. I'm not gonna say it's perfect because I don't think it's gonna be perfect. Because you're gonna have two characters that are pretty much just space to fill in. So we'll see. But that's gonna be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm SoresanCrockxen. If you have any other requests for future Your Fighter videos, leave them in the comments down below. Send me a message on YouTube, Twitter, or tweet at me, Google Plus me, Facebook me, wherever you want. You can also find me on Pokemeter. You can submit requests there. I'm everywhere. So let me know if you want. There's a specific video you want me to talk about, and I'll gladly do it. As long as it's not anything too crazy, because I am limited in recording area and skill. But yeah, guys, I'm out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in future videos.